How do you get companies to hire more US workers? By bringing in the Mexican executives. That's the argument we used to win this case.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Now, we had to come up with a really good argument because this case was previously denied twice. The L1A baby executive green card was denied, and then the EB-1C green card was denied. And so the client was fed up with a prior firm, hired us instead. We got the L1A approved, the EB-1C approved without any RFEs. Let me show you how we did it. Hi everyone, my name is Joseph. I'm the managing partner here at Tsang and Associates, where we solve legal problems with creative solutions. So this client found us after the EB-1C was already denied. Now, he lives in Mexico. He works for a company based in Texas. He saw our YouTube video and hired us, and we're based in California. We filed his L1A, everything was approved, his whole family came in, we filed the L1A extension, and then we filed the EB-1C and the 45. Everything went very smoothly, no request for evidence, everything just got approved. Now, I'm happy to share this story with you because it's actually quite a difficult case. There was a reason why the prior L1A and EB-1C both got denied. He has a long US immigration history. In the past, there was H-1B stuff, there was H-4 stuff. So he was recently just as a specialty worker, but then he became a dependent, and then later on he's an executive, but he's in Mexico. How many people is he really managing? We looked at everything. There was only like 4 or 5 people. Their salary, again, in pesos in Mexico, doesn't seem that high. What was he doing? Dealing with customs on the US side and on the Mexico side. It seemed like his specialty ability was the ability to speak English, right? His education was all right. He just doesn't fit the normal mold of a high-end executive. Now, how do we answer those questions? That's the fun part. Number one, a complicated immigration history. Prior H-1B, H-4, traveling back and forth, work in this position and then transfer somewhere else. Well then, are you really an executive? Well, that proves he has the work experience to elevate him to this level of position, right? We were able to argue that because it's actually the opposite problem that we've encountered in other cases. In other cases, USCIS challenged, you've only been working for a year. You've been only working for a year and a half and you're only 23 years old. You can't be an executive. You don't have the work history. You don't have the experience. You don't know how to lead people. Well, we just reversed everything. We just took the language when USCIS denies people for working too little. Well, we just completely revamped it and said, look at all the places he's worked. Look at all his job experience. He was able to study internationally. He was able to work in all these positions. That's how he's able to understand and lead. That's why he's an executive. Second, why are you hiring a Mexican to deal with US customs? Because in dealing with US customs, you're not just dealing with US customs, you're dealing with everything else before US customs. In order for US customs to get it right, everything else has to be done right. And he knows the ins and outs of every single logistical step prior to the customs. So he had to have all that experience and he has to come over to the US and be able to execute. You can't train a US worker to understand everything on the Mexico side of customs, but you can bring somebody who already understands all the Mexican customs side, bring them over to handle the US customs side. Number three, how is this hiring US workers, right? We're supposed to buy American and hire American. You are literally hiring a Mexican, right? And so explain please. Well, we explained by coming over, he's able to expand the team. We came up with this beautiful business plan showing by him coming to the US, it will help the US Texas company save cost, improve productivity, improve efficiency, and that economic benefit will be able to spread throughout the US. It was a nice, beautiful, Republican trickle-down economy argument. And this is the L1A we filed, and it was 20 pages in attorney brief plus 4 pages in exhibit lists. And this is the EB-1C we filed. And again, it's about 20 pages in attorney brief with detailed explanations and over 40 exhibits that we provided detailing why this person is an executive. He's doing executive things in Mexico. He's doing executive things here in the US. The case is approved and the whole family is extremely happy. If you have any questions about L1A, EB-1C, executive transferees, if you want to set up a subsidiary company in the US or set up a subsidiary abroad, the benefits of that is huge because you now build this bridge and you can bring people back and forth. It's wonderful for anybody who can do it, definitely should consider. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.